this is fine. So, when I first tried out Prince Racin's whimsical floating glitch, I forgot the part where you're supposed to teleport to a warp spire far away from where you're dunking the bike. And I ended up getting teleported back onto the nearest piece of land. At first, I was just annoyed and went back to trying to get the floating effect to kick in, but I quickly realized that something was kind of wrong with Nikki after this failed attempt. Very wrong. And so after I got the actual glitch to work and found a different side effect in the process, I came back to experimenting with this weird, whimsical state I managed to get Nikki into. To trigger this, all you have to do is perform the floating whimsical glitch in water near a warp spire. How far away is too far, I'm not really sure, so try to get it as close as possible. And then teleport to that nearby warp spire and Nikki zooms back up to the surface. If you succeed, you should see Momo bouncing on and off the basket. If he doesn't do that, get a new whimcycle. This one isn't going to work anymore. Once you're in this state, Nikki seems to be suspended in a weird state between being on the bike and off the bike, causing it to clip in and out of nearby colliders when the bike crashes into them a certain way. There's probably a method to the madness, but I haven't figured it out yet. You want to move carefully away from the water because moving too quickly could get you thrown back into the water, and if you lose all your health, you'll have to do everything all over again. Getting off the whimsical will also set you back to normal, so make sure not to do that. Once you're far away enough, you can try doing some jumps. Very normal jumps, yeah. I really don't know how to control this movement very well, but usually crashing into objects with some height that have empty space inside, like houses, ruins, hills, will cause the bike to phase into its collider. When the bike is inside a collider, the game will try to get you out of it, which can lead to interesting movements. Or in some cases, you'll end up out of bounds. If there's enough space behind the collider, there's a chance that the game will push you to the other side of it instead of back into the overworld. In some cases, you'll be lucky enough to find a collidable object underneath the world. In others, you're a little less lucky and you go falling into the void. What's special about this glitch is that, as crazy and unpredictable as it is, it's one of the only ways I know of so far to glitch underneath the overworld and into completely closed off areas with the collider still intact. Floating glitches make it easy to go out of bound in the overworld. The cavern box glitch lets you explore beyond colliders in an empty version of Maryland, and the no colliders glitch lets you go underneath the world, but there's nothing for you to stand on. For example, we know where Queen Philomea's dungeon will probably be because of the cavern box glitch, where we can go through colliders in an empty version of Maryland. However, this glitch lets you crash through the walls in normal versions of the game, walk around the dungeon, and even take snapshots. Maybe someone will find this one, I don't know. But the game registers you and your location normally instead of thinking you're in a cave. Be careful though, because once you're in this dungeon, there's no way to get back out, not even through colliding through the floor. The one collider this glitch struggles to get through though, from my experiments, are the invisible barriers. So far, I've had no luck at all getting the whimsical through these spots, but please share if you do somehow manage it. Aside from that, here's some extra footage of me trying to get into Embrasso. Unfortunately, there is a pretty tight out of bounds barrier here, so you can't get very far. Anyways, that's all I've found so far with this glitch, but have fun doing some extremely normal Infinity Nikki biking.